All right, well, this week, workers at more than 300 Starbucks locations are on strike. They say the company is not bargaining with them in good faith.
And on Christmas Eve, one group of employees at a Starbucks in Richmond walked off the job as well. Here's Brendan King with that part of the story.
What do we want?
Contract!
When do we want it?
Now!
As temperatures dip into the 20s.
We have a lot of supplies. We have hand warmers. We told everyone to dress warm.
These Richmond Starbucks employees brave frigid conditions to send a message.
No contract, no coffee!
On Christmas Eve, staff from the 1017 North Arthur Ashe Boulevard location joined more than 300 stores across the country striking what the Starbucks Workers Union calls unfair labor practices and stalled negotiations.
When do we want it?
Now!
There are hundreds of unresolved unfair labor practices that the company has put on with union busting and things like that the company promised to resolve by the end of the year, and they have not followed through with that.
Workers United, which has unionized more than 500 Starbucks stores, says Starbucks proposed an economic package without an immediate wage increase and a guaranteed raise of 1.5% in future years. Starbucks says Workers United prematurely ended a bargaining session this week. In a statement, the coffee chain says the union is calling for an immediate 64% minimum wage increase, followed by a 77% increase over a 3-year period, adding, "This is not sustainable."
We want people to see us as humans, as people that deserve good living wages, people that deserve a workplace without unfair labor practices, without union busting. You know, we're here, and without us, you can't have your coffee, so support us.
And that was Brendan King out of Richmond. The strike, which started on Friday in a handful of cities, was only supposed to last 5 days, but a union representing upwards of 10,000 Starbucks employees says since then the strike expanded to include more than 300 stores. Starbucks said in a statement that the wage increases the union is asking for are, quote, not sustainable, and that the company is ready to resume negotiations, quote, when the union comes back to the bargaining table.